Hey everybody, Jeff here from The Way Between, where we work with leaders around the globe in major career discernment and effective sabbatical breaks. So there's that unusual term that's floating around the workplace and corporate America these days more than ever before. Sabbatical. Well, it's a strange word. Many of us don't know the origins or what it means, but we know it has something to do with taking time off for a particular purpose, right? Well, it's no small concept. Let's break it down briefly here. We've seen a major rise in sabbaticals in companies globally, especially after the COVID pandemic, offering sabbaticals as part of their employee benefit package. And this is not just small companies. We're talking in companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Intel, Salesforce, Adobe, REI, and Bank of America, just to name a few. Well, there's something to it that's good for the bottom line, as well as for employee retention and job satisfaction. Just like companies that are seeking an uptick in employee productivity, satisfaction, and retention with those that have allowed employees to choose to work at home or to work in a hybrid way, etc., sabbatical is coming on the table. But where did this concept and strange word come from? Well, it has religious origins. And whether you're a person of faith or not, hang with me because this is fascinating. The origins date back to the Jewish nation and some of the foundational concepts and laws that the Creator God laid out for their culture in the Torah. They're also found in the Christian Bible. The concept can actually be seen in the Ten Commandments, in which God asks the people to take a break from work one day a week, both to rest, but also to spend time and focus on their relationship to God and their relationship to others. This was called Shabbat, or Sabbath, the root of the word sabbatical, as you can see. The command was to honor God by practicing and keeping that day holy. Well, we see God actually model that in the way that he took a seventh day for rest during the creation account. He took time to enjoy all that he created, connect with his creation, and to call it good. Did he need this rest? After all, he was the Almighty God, right? Well, that's debatable, and we won't get into it now, but he did model it for us. And so did Jesus, actually, during his days on earth. He modeled for us both honoring the Sabbath, as well as taking extended times away for rest and connection with God. So that was once a week Sabbath, but what about this longer extended break thing we're calling sabbatical? Well, God spelled out some structure for that in the Old Testament as well. He asked the Jewish nation to make every seventh year a special year too. He called this the year of Jubilee. It was a time to downshift from the regular pace of labor, a time to let the fields lay fallow and replenish the soil. It was a time for festivals, time with family, time with community, a time to settle up debts and forgive debts of others, and a time to seek peace and repair to broken relationships. It was also a time for particular focus and showing thankfulness to God for his provision. Well, whether or not you ascribe to these faith traditions, there's something enigmatic and resonating with these principles even today as we live out our existence as humans and we try to find contentment in our work and resiliency to live out a meaningful existence in our years, especially the work years. It's almost as if the Creator God that we learn about in the Bible knew how his creation ticked, how much energy reserve that we actually had when we needed a break and rest, our memory resiliency, and how often we needed to be reminded of what's important in life. Well, every 7 days, and every 7 years, at least. The sabbatical concept has taken shape in many different forms and many different professions over the years. Most notably, it's showed up in the academic world, where professors of a certain status are awarded a sabbatical after years of service in teaching. And usually they're expected to use the time for both recuperation, but also for writing, publishing, or course creation. Farmers as well across the globe still use this concept for soil replenishment and crop production. And now we're seeing the concept grow rapidly in the corporate sector around the globe. So what is this season for? Is it just for sleeping in, binging Netflix, taking naps? No, you could do some of that, but it offers so much more. A true holistic reset for your life, recalibration of priorities, a renewal that helps you bounce back. Many people find themselves again. They reconnect relationally to those who are important to them. They find clearer focus and direction in their career goals. And if you're of the persuasion, it's a time for deeper spiritual vitality as well. And both individuals and companies are discovering the amazing benefits of workers who get this kind of recharge and refocus. They come back alive, energetic, grounded, deeper, more productive. In short, they become better leaders. And that's the bottom line of effectiveness for us here at The Way Between as we work with leaders. We have a great new e-course that just came out called Your Sabbatical Transformation. It'll walk you through preparing well for your sabbatical, off-ramping well, getting rest and renewal, doing deeper reflection, gaining clearer vision again, and then on-ramping back into your vocation well. Check out the course and preview some of the lessons for free by following the link below. You can also find on our website, thewaybetween.org, some intriguing blog entries dealing with various aspects and topics of sabbatical. Lastly, subscribe below if you want to hear more about sabbaticals, leadership development, and how to navigate work and life transitions well.